Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 16th of December. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol on the desktop version of YouTube. As this week begins, the wonderful combination between Uranus and Jupiter continues. This can create some real surprise events, things that are quite random, particularly as both are located in earth signs. What changes or switches or is revealed can actually have some kind of tangible benefit to us all. Also, Mars, the planet of action in the sign of Scorpio, which it governs, is in a fine link with both Saturn and Pluto. If you're a business-like person, this is certainly not too late in the year to achieve something of real substance. So if you have a clear plan, you can execute it with drive and also passion. It is true that in the second half of this week, Mercury is in a right angle with Neptune. This is a bit more tricky. So if there is something that you're trying to assimilate that is more factually based, don't rush. Someone could tell you something that's exaggerated or not quite true. So if you're buying anything, particularly a late Christmas gift, then do proceed with a little bit of caution. Now, Thursday sees a quarter moon in the sign of Cancer. And this just suggests that as we're trying to spin all the different plates that this time of year often demands, that we do prioritise on the things that are most important. Friday, though, has a lovely convivial vibe as Venus, the planet of love and also of relating, moves into the friendly and democratic but sociable sign of Aquarius, a perfect transit for the seasonal festivities. Yet as the week draws to a close, we do have the winter solstice, which occurs on Sunday at 4:19 AM in the UK. Just after that, the Sun makes its way into the sign of Capricorn, and it too is going to be reaching out in a positive angle with Uranus. So as we come to the end of this week, there's still that chance that something can just break or happen in a way that we're not expecting. Uranus is very much about surprises, but it's also about freedom and independence. And with Jupiter, the planet of plenty, now in the sign of Capricorn, which is a much more business-like location for Jupiter, and of course it's technically in its fall, we must remember that Jupiter is also about justice. And I think it's entirely possible that the continuing alliance between Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter moving in, along with the Sun later this week, into the sign of Capricorn, can see some revelations that are going to be quite shocking, but also going to bring into the open some serious misdemeanours by people who up until now would have considered to be people of substance and beyond reproach. Your specific forecast, Capricorn, brings some real potential. The Sun is going to be returning to your sign for the first time in 11 months on Sunday, and we have the winter solstice too, so that's something to really celebrate. You're going to feel an uplift in your physical vitality, and if you have been feeling kind of at moments sociable and at other moments wanting more time for yourself, I think it's going to be moving much more towards connecting to others. Mars is also forging an absolutely brilliant link with Saturn, your ruler, and also Pluto. This suggests that you can be someone that other people look to for leadership around the festive arrangements. It is true that Mercury is in an awkward part of your scope and it is squaring up to Neptune. If you hear some gossip this week, the best thing to do is not add to it. It's to maintain a really dignified silence, because if you feed the flame of oxygen for someone else's mischief, it just will get expanded. However, I think it's true that with Jupiter in your sign now, linking brilliantly with Uranus, Even for you who can be very thorough and likes things to be very planned and ordered, there could be a surprise event, connection, or even a little bit of an attraction to someone new, which could really excite you and potentially set your pulse racing. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.